Okay. So our question said, Tristan, Omar, Nin, and Zena bought one sub, and they want to eat it. So how are you going to, cut the subs so they can each eat it? What fraction are you going to cut it into?
In quarters, because there's 4 people.
Okay. Now, I see you drew a picture of the sub. Why did you choose to cut it like you did?
So it's even. So you just cut it there, and that's in the middle, and this, and that's in the middle.
Now, if I'm eating a sandwich, will that not be hard to eat? Are you going to cut it right through the meat? Is there a different way you could cut it that might better represent quarters? Think about yesterday when we were working with the cubes. What did we do with the cubes when we broke them into quarters?
Oh, broke it like this, then like this.
Okay, so you broke...
Yes, maybe we should write it like this.
So you don't have to erase it because you drew a nice picture. Maybe just show me where you might draw your lines now to cut it.
There.
Let's see.
There.
So does that still make sense to cut it? So first you cut it in half, right? And then you're going to cut it in half this way. Can you think there might be a better way to...
cut it again there.
Okay, try it. Draw me a picture and show me what you mean.
One, two, three. This should be a bit even, more even. Needs to be more even. What? This.
Why are you trying to make them more even?
So each person can each have an even piece.
An even piece. Because what do fractions need to be?
Even.
Okay. So maybe we do need to draw a new picture then just to help us with that. Rather than erasing it, we can draw one that's gonna short. You can just draw it underneath, okay? That way I get to see your work, to see your thinking, okay? And then once we drew this great picture, what's the last thing we need to do?
Color.
We're not going to color it. If we look at what good problem solvers do, anchor chart, what do you need to do? After you picked a strategy, you show me your work, what are you going to do?
Write final sentence and explain how I did it.
That's fantastic. Great job. I'm excited to see your final answer, okay?
1, 2, 3. Need to cut it.
I'm going to help him in a second, okay? I'm liking what Philip's doing here because he then what fraction did you cut it into there that didn't work?
I cut it
Do you remember what it's called when you cut it into 3 parts?
thirds.
Which one?
So, can you tell me how you found your answer for your sub? How did you cut your sub?
We draw a sub.
Okay.
Then we cut it in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And why did you cut it into 5 parts?
Because then I can get one piece, Omar can get one piece, Lynn can get one piece, and Zena can get one piece.
Does everyone get a piece with that? How many people are sharing the sub?
4. That's going to be too much.
That is. So what could we do? Maybe we could draw another picture and try and figure out what do you need to cut it into then?
4.
Do you remember what that fraction is called when you cut it into 4s?
Split.
Do you remember? Think about what connection did we make when we use fractions in 4s. What connection did we make? We made it to a connection.
4.
To what? It's fourths, but remember what the special name is? We talk about it in money. What coins? Yeah.
Quarter.
So yeah, we'll cut it into quarters. So let's draw a new sub, and show me how you would cut it into quarters.
It's going to be easy.
Now, why are you cutting into so many pieces?
Oh, that's lots.
How many pieces do you need to cut it into?
4. That looks like a big sub.
So you know what, let's pick a different color here just for our cutting, because think about what do quarters look like? How many cuts are you gonna need to make if you do quarters?
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like
1, 2, 3, 4.
But look at I want to show you something. I want to show you something. If we look at this and the way you've cut it into 4. But when we talk about fractions, what's important about a fraction? Would it be fair? Let's say I made you a sub like this, and I said, okay, we're gonna share it. I'm gonna cut it right here, and you get this much of the sub, I get that much. Is that fair?
No, you can just cut it like right here. Then I can get 1/2, and you can get another half.
Okay, so
And they
you
cut
want it to
like
be.
the same.
So you want them to be the same. I like the way you said the same. If you cut it like this, are all the pieces the same? If there's only gonna be 4 pieces?
yeah, that's really
Yeah. So let's try one more drawing, and let's see if we can try. You don't need to erase it. Let's just do a new one. All right. This is why we have all this paper to work with. So remember what you've told me. So there's your sub, and you want to cut it. So you said the words the same, and you said you're going to cut it into quarters.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now count up all the pieces you cut it into.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4.
Are you sure? Look it. Let's put a number on it. 1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So how many lines do we have? How many too many do we have?
Too many. Just erase some of that, like that, and then make it smaller. No, it's
Now it's a good size. I mean, that's not a good size.
Well, you still have 5 now.
Yeah. It's okay.
there.
There.
So there you go. So now, if we look at our chart, what do we need to do? You show me your work. What's the last thing you need to tell me? We need to do a sentence, right?
Yeah.
So what fraction of the sub will each person get?
4.
Well, what was the word you said when we talked about money? Each person will get.
Half. Go away, tissue.
We're done.
Do you remember? Each person will get 1.
Split.
Think about money. You want to cut it into 4 pieces. Yeah. Each person will get 1/4 of the sub.
East has to east.
Well, we have some anchor charts with some of those words on it and some of those. Okay. Alright, can you guys explain to me how you found your answer here?
First, we write our name because we don't want anybody to be. We write our name
Okay.
because we don't want.
Okay, that's okay. We don't have to worry about your name. Now, tell me what you did here. So you drew a picture of the sub, and how did you cut the sub?
Do quarters.
And why did you do it into quarters?
Because there's 4 people that want the sub. So we cut into quarters because there's 4 people and quarters there are 4. Like money, quarters make a loony. Yeah. 4 quarters makes a loony.
That was amazing. You know what we're gonna do? Is when we meet at the carpet, I'm gonna have you share your thinking so everyone can hear that, okay?